So you want to know if you have chaos within you. Interesting. Though I don't sense chaos. I don't believe that's the question you want to ask me, now is it? How do I know? Well, you are talking to the Scarlet Witch after all. And, of course, you know that. Because you came to me, asking about chaos. Though I'm not entirely sure why. What do you seek? Power. Power for what? Oh, unfortunately, I'm not sure if I can help you if chaos is what you seek. Though, looking at you... Magical ability withstanding, I can certainly sense pure chaos within your mind. Something is up with you. Something has you distraught. First, answer me this. Are you a mutant? Because I've had enough of mutants to last a lifetime. For at least right now, in my current form. I am here, safely tucked away from all of those rivals that you so adore. Avengers, X-Men, what have you. They seem to hold a specific grudge against me. Though I keep telling them I'm not the Scarlet Witch that destroyed all of mutant kind, they still dislike me. I can't take one step without Emma Frost glaring at me or the lovely Aurora side-eyeing me. They're very suspicious, and I understand why. Though I tell them I mean no harm, and my attention is on doom where it should be. So I ask you again, why did you seek me out? Magic once more. You really crave power. Why is that? What do you need help from? Unfortunately, I cannot grant you power. No. Chaos, in its purest form, is mine to control and mine alone. If Asgardian magic is what you seek, unfortunately I can't help you there. For only Asgardians can wield such power. Unfortunately, you will not be the next Loki or Thor, though I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Witchcraft. Witchcraft I might be able to do. Witchcraft is something that could be learned. However, how successful you are at it usually is because of an innate talent. So you might not get far. And heed my warning. If someone asks you to accompany them on Witch's Road, don't follow them, even if one promises you your heart's greatest desire. All that will be met is woe and death. how sweet you are. I do mean literally, of course. Death is always watching, and she takes no prisoners. So maybe witchcraft might not be necessarily for you. Then, of course, there are the dark arts. Though, how comfortable are you in tying yourself to an immortal being? Dormammu comes to mind. No, what you seek is freedom. Freedom from what? You're being quite cagey, aren't you? Possibly what you seek is the mystic arts. If that's the case, I can put you in touch with Dr. Strange. Though he and I aren't always on the best of terms. Depends on the dimension and past events. But he's always willing to take on more students, but you actually have to want to learn, and it's not going to be easy. You want power now and you want it fast. Well, I personally don't think that's what you're here for, but give me a moment to get acclimated to you. Let me see your energy and synergies. Maybe I might be able to procure a artifact of sorts. Those are often able to grant power, though do have some repercussions and are quite easy to lose. Alright. Give me your hands. Come now, I'm not going to hurt you. Don't you trust me? You came to me for a reason. Okay, thank you. Now close your eyes. Perfect. Now breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more. Keep them closed for me. Breathe in. Breathe out. Unfortunately, I do not sense much talent within you. But again, what I think ails you is not the need for power. No. What I think it is guidance, a clear path. And that is something I can help with. What I'm about to show you isn't chaos magic or witchcraft of the sort. It's more, how did Squirrel Girl put it? Card tricks. Simple things that almost anyone can do. Real magic. Real magic isn't always what it appears to be. No. And that's coming from a witch like myself. Sometimes magic is in ordinary things, such as listening, being observant, and noticing when someone needs help and doing your best to help as much as you can. I know, probably not what you were expecting. Were you expecting frogs, cauldrons? No, nothing as mundane as that. Let's see, what should we start with? Can I have your right hand? Right hand, please. And it can't be the left, only the right. What I'm going to talk to you about is palm reading. Everyone has unique lines. For instance, usually people want to know about the lifeline. And that one's right there, between your pointer finger and thumb. This line, most people think indicates how long you're going to live, which I think is quite silly. In fact, all it tells you is the course your life may take and the hiccups that you might end up coming across. So, broken lifeline, either one or two usually indicates big life changes. For instance, changing of jobs, changing of locations. Though, from what I see about yours, you have a nice, curved, long, unbroken line. It means you're very dependable, very secure, which is interesting, seeing as you have come to me today. The line next to it is the fate line. Mine's quite faint. Yours is very deep set. A fate line that connects with the lifeline usually means you have good luck. From birth to death, your path is set. A long, straight fate line usually indicates being very strong-willed, and destiny has no hold on you. Lucky, lucky you. Yours, however, seems to have some curves and breaks, which is nothing to be ashamed of. It just means destiny has plans for you. Things might be uncertain. It's not a negative thing. Your headline. Headline is above. Lifeline, fate line, and sunline. Usually running through the middle of your palm horizontally, like this. This line usually indicates if you have a long, straight line, deep set, it means you're very analytical, problem solver, secure. Curved means you tend to be a bit more creative with your approaches, a bit more free-spirited. However, you have a short line, which is interesting. Similar to that of your heart line, both short, stopping before the pointer finger. And what that indicates is that you are a person of action. Words do not suffice. You are strong-willed, strong of the mind, strong of the body. In words, trust me, actions are far better than words most of the time. And your sunline tells you how prosperous you will be. It's a line that sits right next to the lifeline and the fate line. Interesting. If your sunline is deep, it means you'll have a lot of success. However, yours is if it's faint. Again, not a negative thing. Just means that you have more refining, a bit more cautious. Maybe struggling with a past experience. Maybe that's exactly what you are actually here for. Fascinating. Something is holding you back. And that's why you want power, am I right? Oh, I know you can tell a lot about someone just from their palms. You are an interesting individual. Are you ready to see my next parlor trick? This might give you a bit more clarity. Of course. Wait right there. Don't get cold feet now. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with tarot cards. No, simple, silly, but effective and a witch's trade. Some witches are gifted with the sight, and these in the right hands are pretty monstrous. So let's shuffle them, shall we? This will give you insight into your past, and also insight into your future and how you might fix it. Your subconscious and your conscious thoughts. All will be told. And hopefully, it means you won't need the power that you so seek. Power is, again, a double-edged sword. You might think having chaos power is amazing. To be able to change things, reality on a quantum level. However, that means, left unchecked, in my anger, I can tear the fabric of reality, which is not always for the best or for the better. And it causes people to fear me, and it also gives me a bit of an ego. Are you ready for the next steps? Now all you have to do is cut the deck. There's not a right or wrong answer. Fate and destiny has already made a plan. Just tell me when I should stop. Here. Wonderful. Your first card is quite interesting. The Hangman. Reversed. Don't let this cute cat fool you. This signifies that you're feeling a lack of control right now. Lack of control in your situation, your life, your career. It's not a good place to be, let me tell you. Oh, I can tell by your eyes. Got it in one. I told you, though, they are simple parlor tricks. They can hold some great power, and again, I believe it is not power but clarity you seek. It can also signify sacrifice sacrifice of too much time, sacrifice of too many personal relationships, things, all in the name of something that is making you unhappy. Well, this next one is your challenge. Though this already seems like a challenge enough. Interesting once more. You pulled the justice reversed. What this says, right now you are being challenged by guilt. You feel guilty about something. Guilty that you feel bad, that you are sacrificing a lot for something that you are not entirely willing to give. Seems like you're punishing yourself for something that is not entirely your fault. Keep that in mind. Oh, let's see what your conscious thoughts have to say about that. Your conscious thoughts are like I thought. Though you don't have chaos within you, certainly have it in your thoughts. And either I shuffled the deck upside down or you're in quite the turmoil. You pulled the Empress upside down. What this means is you are overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with life, decision-making, relationships, careers. You're impatient. And you are feeling selfish. Interesting. You are sacrificing a lot, but you want to be selfish. You feel like it's unfair what is being asked of you. And judging by the state of you, I have to agree. Now let's see what your unconscious thoughts are telling you. Might give us a bit more insight into your situation. A bit more clarity. Interesting. You pulled the Lovers. Your subconscious thoughts are screaming out to you. You need passion, you need harmony. You need a lot. You need care. Sorry these things have been plaguing you. You need union. Union, maybe between situations, between people, between yourself. Quite the chaos. Now let's take a look at your past. Let's see. Your past. You drew Hierophant. Interesting. Seems for past decisions, you relied heavily on those who were older and wiser than you to make decisions. Not always for the better, it seems. Seems you've put a lot of faith and trust into tradition. Maybe that's what's holding you back. Now let's take a look at your future. It looks like you drew the High Priestess. Interesting enough, this card tells you to trust your intuition. You already know what you must do, but it seems you need help in accepting it. You need to be a bit more sensitive to your thoughts and your feelings and surroundings. From all of this spread, it is telling you the exact same thing. You are overwhelmed and you are overworked. You have given too much of yourself away and kept nothing for yourself. Self-care is quite important, and it seems that might be your next steps. Would you like me to draw a 7th card? Give you a solution? Let's see. Interesting. Just as I suspected, you drew the sun. And what that signifies is pleasure and rebirth. Seems what you need to do is reignite your passion and faith in self. And more importantly, not feel guilty about taking some time for yourself. I think giving yourself what you want and what makes you happy will not only help solve your issues and the chaos that clouds your mind, but it would also reawaken some past things, hobbies that used to bring you joy and now don't. You will find joy in those once more. Fascinating. Though if you are looking for permission to do such things, to be selfish, well, here's me giving it to you. You're allowed to be selfish and you are allowed to take time for yourself. Understood? Though, keep in mind the cards. They were already telling you that, and your subconscious was already telling you that. So maybe work on listening to yourself, trust yourself. Your intuition already knows. I'm telling you, tarot is magic. No need to be surprised. You don't have to be a mighty sorceress to tell these things. Again, magic can be found in just listening and observing. No spells needed. Oh, you still want to be a magician? Well, I guess I will get you Dr. Strange's information now, shall I? No need to thank me. Though be prepared for a lot of hard work and studying. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Now, I think it's time for you to relax and rest. Sit tight. Focus on yourself. Be selfish. And I will go grab Dr. Strange's information for you. Though if he asks, you didn't get it from me. Oh, I love creating more work for him. Be right back.